This is Group 2's project on the digestive system. Okay, so did everyone print out the slides for today's lecture over the digestive system?
Professor, that's not what it says on the syllabus.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joey. Please tell us when you got your PhD from Harvard. That's what I thought. Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, the digestive system. The digestive system has 5 parts and begins with ingestion. This occurs as food enters the mouth and is shortly followed by the first instances of chemical and mechanical digestion. Chewing your food begins the process of mechanical digestion, while enzymes in your saliva break down the food through chemical digestion. The throat, or pharynx, is the next destination of your food, now considered a bolus. This delivery system continues down the esophagus, a muscular tube, moving food to the stomach. During swallowing, the epiglottis closes to prevent aspiration, forcing the swallowed foods or liquids to go down the esophagus. The esophagus does this through a series of contractions, called peristalsis. The stomach is a sac-like organ with strong muscular walls. The acids and enzymes referred to as gastric juices. Gastric juices are produced in the stomach.
Excuse me, miss, but how does the stomach digest everything?
Actually, Tom, the digestive process extends far beyond the stomach. Let's hope you have a better grasp of the subject material by the end of this lecture.
I'm slightly offended by that statement, but as a student, it's not my place to interrupt. You may carry on with your lecture.
In addition to holding food, the stomach serves as a mixer and grinder. The combination of these processes changes food to the consistency of liquid or paste. The stomach digests only proteins, not fats or carbohydrates. The enzyme pepsin is responsible for protein breakdown. Ridges of muscle tissue called rugae line the stomach. The partially digested food from the stomach, called chyme, enters the small intestine. Smooth muscle aids in physical digestion while intestinal juices aid in chemical digestion. Folds with villi and microvilli increase surface area for maximum nutrient absorption and transfers the nutrients to the blood. Chyme enters the large intestine which absorbs the last of usable nutrients. It then travels to the rectum and the anal canal where smooth muscles bunch it together in segments. Bacteria aids in chemical digestion and creates flatus as a byproduct. The waste, called feces, is excreted through the process called elimination.
Excuse me, miss, but what is flatus?
Flatus is a byproduct of the bacteria aiding in chemical digestion, like I just said. Turn your phone off during my lectures and the class won't have to delay for your questions.
Wait. Does that mean it's a fart?
Keep your jokes to yourself so I can get on with class. You're not the only one who doesn't want to be here.
Professor, but I want to be here.
We're all so very glad you're here, Freddy. Please enjoy our next topic, the rectum and anal canal.
Teacher's pet.
Ma'am, you can leave my class if you want to carry on a conversation with another student while a lecture is taking place. Have a nice day. Back to the digestive system. The rectum provides temporary storage for feces.
Wait, so Professor, what gives me the urge to go to the bathroom?
Excellent question, Tom. That actually leads us into my next fact. As the rectal walls expand due to collecting feces, stretch receptors in the rectal wall stimulate the desire to defecate. Peristaltic waves push the feces out of the rectum and through the anus. The flow of feces through the anus is controlled by the anal sphincter muscle. Moving on to the accessory organs, which contribute to the digestive process more indirectly than other organs, which move the food through the body. The accessory organs include the salivary glands, which facilitate by wetting the food and offer the first instance of chemical digestion in the process. Saliva, mostly composed of water, is secreted through 6 glands into the oral cavity. The next organ is the liver. The liver is one of the largest organs in the body and is the source of bile, the fluid that emulsifies fats via chemical digestion, through the hepatic ducts. Bile flows from the liver into the small intestine to continue the process of digestion. The pancreas produces a mix of digestive enzymes, bicarbonates, and electrolytes that are secreted by its inner cells and epithelial cell. This mixture then proceeds into the small intestine to further aid in digestion and inhibit stomach acids from harming the tissues. Finally, the gallbladder is a storage unit for concentrated bile not immediately used in the process of digestion. This bile is released into the small intestine from the gallbladder when demand returns. Alright, what's left of the class is dismissed.
This presentation is brought to you by the University of North Texas and viewers like you. Thank you.